Mr. Marty Show.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Oh, oh, Mr. Marty Show. Mr. Marty Show. So glad you're here. So glad you're here, my friend. Pull up the chair. You're gonna do a joy great cheer for the Mr. Marty Show. The Mr. Marty Show. Let's get that right straight. The Miss Marty Show. The Miss Marty Show. The Miss Marty Show. The Miss Marty Show. Oh, the Miss Marty Show. The Miss Marty Show. The Miss Marty Show. The Miss Marty Show. Oh, oh, yeah. The Miss Marty Show. Oh, the Miss Marty Show. Always something happening on the Mr. Marty Show. Bang! All right, let's listen to Gerald Dowd play Tulsa.
Morning flight, everything went right, smooth from gate to gate. Got to the show and they let us know that the headline act was late. Not a day over 18, and not the worst band I'd ever seen, but not good enough to help me forget where I ain't. The sun is hanging high and bright out on Guthrie Green. No amount of okay light can outshine my Illinois queen. I don't need dog piss on my shoe to tell me something I already knew. Yeah, Tulsa's great, but not as great as you. But why do you help me? I'm sinking fast. The oil in my tank ain't gonna last. Can you spot me a quart to help me get back to my baby? Now we're eating fancy food off of fancier plates. The owner thinks we're hip. The waitress couldn't do one thing right until she took that tip. Yeah, but that don't make me as blue as the day I up and flew. And Tulsa's great, but not as great as you. another town. Yeah, we could make this hotel bed sing, wear it down to its final spring. Yeah, Tulsa's great, but not as great without you. I say Tulsa's great, there's no debate. Yeah, it's great, but it's in another state. Tulsa's great till it takes me away from you.
Oh, yeah, shaking that guitar.
Toe tapper.
Alexa, play Relevant Elephant by Martin McCormack.
Here's Relevant Elephant by Martin Lawrence McCormack on Amazon Music.
Everybody wants their car to go. We're zipping these out. Hi, Mr. Marty fans. Maud Gilmore here. And
Mary Jo.
Mary Jo is always with me. She's my friend. And today we're talking about prairies. Now, for most of the world, there's lots of prairies. When I think of prairies, I think of Nebraska. I think of North Dakota and South Dakota. I even think of Wyoming and Montana. There's always a prairie with prairie grass and with all kinds of small flowers.
And
What do you
of course, our favorite prairie.
Oh, Oklahoma. That is it. Yes, Oklahoma. Yes, Aunt Eller here. Oh, yeah. Oklahoma, prairie state.
Exactly.
Yes, and Kansas. My goodness.
Kansas.
With the sunflowers. Oh, gorgeous. And, when you think of prairies, you think of flat, but that's not always the case.
No.
And you think of Little House on the Prairie.
On the prairie. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where I think of it. Melissa Gilbert when she was young, running through the
Yeah.
tall grasses.
And running and
running and having fun and
yeah, that is. And you think of wind. Yeah, because
Tumbleweeds.
tumbleweeds. Yes. Yeah, they can be prickly too if you
Yes.
didn't know.
Yes.
So and the pioneers that had to come and settle in this newfound prairie land that they probably hadn't seen before. They had to learn how to plow. They had to learn what the different dirt was like and what plants were going to grow there.
And what an imagination they'd have to see exactly where to put their homestead and where the town would go and how everything would fit together, because it was all open space.
Yeah, and they had an open canvas to do with what they wanted to do, but it had to be precise. It had to be so that they could protect the people that were in the town. Winds are really rampant there, and the snow and cold too. But they got some good planting. They found that wheat, some found corn was good, and then always the cows, goats, things that you needed were always found in these small prairie towns. So hopefully that gives you kind of a description of what life in the United States was 100 years ago, maybe not even 100 years. Okay, I am going to wish you all the best of venturing out into your own prairie, and may your gardens grow and the winds not blow them over. So we bid you peace.
I see the grass shake in the sun for leagues on either hand. I see a river loop and run about a treeless land, an empty plain, a steely pond, a distance diamond clear, and low blue naked hills beyond. And what is that to fear? Go softly by that riverside, or when you would depart, you'll find its every winding tide a knotted round your heart. Be wary as the seasons pass, or you may ne'er outrun the wind that sets that yellowed grass a shiver 'neath the sun. I hear the summer storm outblown, the drip of the grateful wheat. I hear the hard trail telephone a far off horse's feet. I hear the horns of autumn blow to the wild fowl overhead, and I hear the hush before the snow. And what is that to dread? Take heed what spell the lightning weaves, what charm the echoes shape, or, bound among a million sheaves, your soul shall not escape. Bar home the door of summer nights, lest those high planets drown the memory of near delights in all the longed-for town. What need have I to long or fear? Now, friendly, I behold my faithful seasons robe the year in silver and in gold. Now I possess and am possessed of the land where I would be, and the curve of half earth's generous breast shall soothe and ravish me.
Well, Mr. Marty fans, tonight's episode is about prairies. Many years ago, here in Illinois, known as the Prairie State, millions of acres of this part of the state were covered by prairie. Now, almost none of it remains. This particular prairie is what they call a restoration prairie. This was all farmland. It was bought by the Cook County Forest Preserve District, and over the last 20 years has been being restored back into prairie, homeland for insects and birds and grasses of all kinds. And it's 960 acres. And literally is right in the middle of an urban area. You can probably hear the traffic. There's very major roads around here, subdivisions, shopping malls. But in this little area, you wouldn't really know it. Right now, it's full of cicadas. You can hear them making all kinds of noise, and as you stand, you can't stand for more than 5 minutes without being dive bombed, for one. But it's a beautiful area, and I'm going to walk around a bit and think about a time when all of our land here looked like this. Today, we're all walking or biking down this trail, but imagine back in the day, you were coming along here in a little path in a covered wagon, looking for a good homestead, good place to farm. And you went through this land and you saw all this, everything growing, and you thought to yourself, this land must be incredibly fertile. What a great place to set up a homestead, clear the land, and start farming. This happened all over Illinois, and we really lost almost all of our prairie. And I admire the fact that people are trying to bring it back.
Hey, want to show your support of Martin's artist endeavors? Buy Me a Coffee is an online site that makes supporting Marty easy. In just a few taps, you can make a payment of any amount, and no account is needed. You can also decide to become an ongoing supporter. Go to martinmccormack.com and click on the words Support Martin. Let's help Martin keep it all caffeinated.
Hi, Mr. Marty fans. Ma Gilmore here. Today we're talking about prairies. Now, Mike and I took a trip to the Palatine Prairie Preserve yesterday, and we learned out little bits of things about the Prairie Reserve. In the 50s, that plot of land with the grasses and all the wildflowers was going to be sold off to make apartments. Well, a group of people went to see their Congress people and got it so that it didn't get sold. They declared that it was a preserve. Well, in 1979, another hazard happened, and what is called vetch is a vine that grows, and it chokes out everything that it comes across. Well, many ways were used to try to get a hold of this weed and make it so that it was gone, but the prairie grass wasn't. Well, they used different chemicals and that didn't work. It was killing everything. And then they came across something that was a compound element that did not kill everything and let the hardy of the wild grasses grow, and the sunflowers and all of the flowers of the prairie. Now, when we went there, it is now growing up with the grasses, and it's growing up with some flowers. And I'm sure as the summer goes on, more flowers will be there. I got me to thinking about the pioneers who were going from cities and were crossing the plains and coming across Kansas, which is mostly prairie at that time it was, and how they were able to settle and try to preserve some of the prairie grass while still making a living on this land. Now, a lot of attempts were futile because many of the pioneers didn't know about the planting, or that you switch crops every couple of years, or the drainage problems that a drought-filled area gets. But they have preserved in Kansas the wild sunflowers that go for beyond what you can see. And in North Dakota and South Dakota also are prairies, and they have planted a few trees, but mostly there are prairie grasses that live there, and the tumbleweeds that come along with that type of area too. That's something you have to contend with. But we need to preserve these lands. We need for them to be able to live on their own, so that they won't be lost to apartments or condos, or even to people's mistakes in feeding off the land. So I urge you, go take a walk in a prairie. Watch what you see, how the butterflies are there, how even jumping grasshoppers are there, and let them know that you do care. So, from Ma Gilmore to every one of you, go see a prairie and make peace with it.
Welcome to the Nachusa Grasslands.
Not there. We'll look somewhere else. Is this all we're gonna do? No.
Thanks. What they learn so much. Must be great parents, I guess. They're a creepy animal, but they're survivors.
Oh yeah, the only marsupials too. Look at that.
That's a lovely fox.
Fox. Very good. So you found a job into a deer.
What's your job? Thank you for choosing Nachusa Grasslands, and I hope you enjoyed your stay.
Here we are, Just Another Broken Heart with Gerald Dowd.
Yeah, I've seen that face before. No one hates to see it more. All it means is you falling hard again. Acting like it's all brand new. no surprise should it be to you. It happens more than every now and then. 'Cause you think what you're going through will leave you forever blue. Give it time, it's just another broken heart. Yeah, it's so familiar now. I'm waiting for you to tell me how you went from loving arms to just a friend. Always wear that white meat crown. Lord, I hate to see you down. I guess you gotta hear it once again. 'Cause you think what you're going through was custom made just for you. Well, get in line, it's just another broken heart. But when you see her on the street, just fake a smile. Then take that busted heart and throw it on the pile. 'Cause you think what you're going through is the end of a love that's true. You'll be fine, 'cause it's just another broken heart. Yeah, get in line, just another broken heart. Oh.
I'm sorry, that just won't do. Auditions. Auditions. Anybody auditions? Auditions for thanks for watching the show. Oh, yes. You? Next? I would like to do thanks for watching the show. I would like to audition for it. Right this way. Please come with me. Yes, right this way. Okay. Yep, well, good luck. You'll need it. What do you mean by slam? What did the octopus say again? Didn't she say that? Oh, yes. Excuse me, Mr. Fairy person, wherever you are. Could you please come? I'm here for the audition. Yes, I am here. You want to audition? Yes, I do. Okay. Please show us, or show me, what you've got. And then I can determine if you can sing. Thanks for watching the show. Oh, okay. Are you sure about this, Miss Fairy Lady? I'm quite sure, and I'll get up here. You're wasting good film. Why do we need to film it? In case it turns out good, then we can use it. Okay. Thanks for watching the show. The Mr. Marty Show. The Mr. Marty Show. The Mr. Marty Show. Oh, thank you for watching the show. I hope you like the show. 'Cause we worked really hard to make it what you see today, because we wanted it to be perfect for all of you out there. you're amazing. Thank you for watching the show. Good night. Mwah. How'd I do? You did really, really well. So, do I get the job? Yes and no. Well, this was when the main singer is sick. Oh. But I can probably make some deals, and you can probably actually be a member of interacting the show. Oh, that's good, right? Yes, that's good. Well, thank you. Bye. Okay, goodbye. Never cute. How cute. But I will always be here to sing, though, so don't you worry. Thanks for watching the show. Goodbye. I love y'all. Mwah.